Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Karl, Franz in the Old World. And like I mentioned last time, I fought this battle and was like, oh, maybe I should fight it again. But now looking at it, it's like I just don't even know if it's worth trying to fight again, because at the end of the other battle, like, I know it wasn't a great battle, but the trolls really hadn't even taken damage. So I just don't know, against 4 troll units, I don't know that I can actually even do anything. The only thing is, like, I noticed that their archers didn't actually do that much damage to me. Like, I felt like I was getting peppered with their arrows more, but maybe I should just try to focus on the trolls. So the orc war boss guy is armor piercing. The river troll hag is armor piercing, not anti-large, not. The rest of them are not. The trolls are not. So these guys are in melee. Oh, these regular trolls are not? Oh, just the stone trolls. So I will try to fight it again, I guess. But I think it's going to be the same outcome, unfortunately. But I might move the reinforcement point to come in closer. It'll just take longer for them to get there. So I'll just have to see what the timing is there. But it doesn't hurt to try to fight things again. Like I said, maybe I should concentrate in one of these choke points, or maybe I should just abandon the choke point and force them to come through the choke point and, like, end up over here. Because they're likely going to move over to the right to meet up with their reinforcements. So I think they're still going to probably come through these 2 areas here. They may send some of their cavalry around to flank, but that would be kind of out of their way. Although the AI has been known to do crazier things. So to come in here, 235 versus 148. This is 217. That's not bad. 212. 212 is probably the best I got. So, should I try to, like, fight them out in the open here? Corner camp myself, but if I corner camp, then, yet again, I'm in prime location to just run off the map when they rout. I don't have really a good strategy here. Not particularly, but like I said, maybe I can focus on the trolls, not care so much about the other little units. Problem is, I don't think I really have any armor piercing myself. Missile strength. Oh yeah, they're armor piercing. But yeah, other than that, like, I don't really have any armor piercing at my disposal. I do have a lot of archers. But the archers are poor accuracy. But since the last battle went so poorly, I can't imagine it going too much worse than that. These guys are also armor piercing, but they just don't do enough damage, unfortunately. Same with the handgunners. Are they in a spot? Don't tell me it's an omen. Shut up. Yeah, so my goal with this is I don't think I can win. That's been established. But I kind of want to see, can I kill the trolls? That's kind of what I'm hoping. So I will put some squiggly, not squiggly lines, some really thin lines of guys to just hold them off. And then I've got another pikeman. And then some swordsmen. I know there's an easier way to do this, but I'm being stubborn. This is so gross. This is like the worst. Because the other thing is they're just going to cast Spirit Leech on me. I forgot about that. So that's going to be fun. Okay, well, we'll just fast forward until they attack me. They're going to wait for their reinforcements to come in. I'm going to wait for mine. Mine are only like maybe a minute behind theirs, if that. I probably should have these guys over here more. And like I said, they'll probably send their cavalry around this way to try to flank. But I don't know. I don't know. So not all of their reinforcements can come in, so that's just fantastic. Fantastic for me. So here's my reinforcements. I actually have full health units for now. But I kind of would like to sacrifice the non-health units first. If that makes sense. Where did I put the other pikemen? Oh, here. And then where's their leader? Take me to your leader. Here we go. Okay. So, still not in my favor because the odds are stacked well against me. Well against me. Yeah, so they've already put their Goblin Wolf Chariots, Goblin Wolf Riders, Stone Troll. Oh, the Stone Trolls are over there. That's very interesting. So I might need to stack up facing this direction. Don't want to have them too close together here. Are they not going to attack me? You guys are the attacker. Oh, they're probably still... Their units I can't see are probably still just getting in position, maybe? So otherwise, it's going to be a stalemate. I'm not going to attack you. 1983 versus 3612. Like, I don't know what to do if they don't attack me because I am not the aggressor in this situation. I guess I could try to take my Pistoliers out against their Stone Trolls, but they're Goblin Wolf Riders, the speed of 105 versus my 100, so... Did I forget to put... No, I did put a banner on. Weapon strength on this guy. The Pistoliers are just going to be, like, basically expendable. What is this countdown? Oh, charge bonus, reload skill, melee defense, disciplined, Imperial endurance. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to outrun the cavalry on that side. I could put skirmish on them, but they're still not going to... I'm just wasting them, basically. Can I just get to where they aggro? Oh, they're casting spells. Okay. Yeah, they're dead. They're so dead. Wait, got off skirmish. You dummies. Sometimes skirmish mode is the stupidest thing ever. So that wasn't even worth it because they didn't even move. This battle is just frustrating the stupid out of me. It's like they really should be attacking me because they are the attacker in this situation. I don't think I was the one that attacked them. Oh, okay. Speed 70, speed 58, speed 35. I have no other fast units to try to aggro them. Unless I go after them with a lord. This guy. Because he's on a horse. So annoying. And I don't want to because he's just going to get spirit leeched by their troll hags. Oh wait, here they go. I don't know what the catalyst was there, but... Okay, so... There's stone troll, goblin archers. Oh man, I wish I had some good spells to cast right there. And there's spirit leeching. Upgraded. Lovely. That's what I needed. Why can't you do that on the units that are not fully leveled up? Gonna run out of ammunition is the problem. Alright, so here's stone trolls. Other trolls. So over here, I want to have basically all of you guys fire at the stone trolls. And you. Don't think it's going to be enough. Oops. Alright, so they do have units coming on that side. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to be able to do much here. So they just charged right through. Yeah. So we did do some damage to the stone trolls. Where's the other trolls? These trolls. So they ran into the halberdiers. That's decent. But yeah, the left, or sorry, the right side is not gonna hold out. Yeah, there's just too many mobs. And the stone trolls are making a comeback. And I just let them crush my units there. Got goblin wolf riders. Yeah, there's, sorry guys, this is just not in my skill to handle, unfortunately. Just too much. Too much. So wish I had a... Oh, my one lord got killed. Yeah, there's nothing on this side now, so... Alright. I figured maybe it was worth trying to fight it again, but... It's just not. Without a wizard, without any sort of spell damage, with being super beat up, it's probably better just to let this army die, see if I can build back up at the cities or whatnot, and I don't know. I don't know what my strategy is going to be. I have no answer for Grimhammer. I feel like, so I like the idea of Grimhammer, but I feel like I need to do it with a faction I'm more comfortable with. I have never had good luck playing as Karl Franz. In Immortal Empires, I have always struggled with Karl Franz, and the Empire in general. I don't think I'm a very good Empire player. So I almost feel like maybe I should try to do Grimhammer as like the dwarves, or maybe, I don't know if Gorok is in is in Grimhammer, but if I have Gorok and Croak, maybe I could do better. I don't know. I'm very familiar with his faction. The dwarves are very tanky and hardy, so I feel like maybe I would have better luck with them. I'm not sure, but yikes. So far, this is not going well, I would say. Because, I mean, look, I didn't do anything to their army, really. I couldn't, like, even trying to focus fire the trolls, they still end the battle with full health, so that didn't do any good at all. And I agree that I do need the buddy system, but I'm going to need the buddy system with Franz, and that's the other problem is Franz is one army, and I've got enemies all around, so we haven't even had, like, Grom declare war on me yet, so it's kind of a circle of destruction going down the drain where I have no money because Imperial Authority is bad, but I can't regain Imperial Authority because I don't have enough armies. I can't get armies without money, so it's just a vicious cycle. So in the meantime, I'm going to try to do damage control over here. These two armies, oh, and a third army, that's good, will probably just like completely wreck my town over here, but that's fine. This is fine. Anyway, I will go ahead and pause it while we finish the end turn, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, hopefully nothing else crazy happens, but who knows. Okay, we are back here. We've got Draining Winds of Magic, minus growth. It's okay, I wasn't really growing anyway. And I know I'm sounding very pessimistic, and maybe I am, but, like, it's fine. It's all good. We'll make it through somehow. If not, it'll be a glorious demise. The fall of Karl Franz. The other thing that you guys have said before is that sometimes some of you just put the videos on and listen to them in the background. So I thought, well, maybe I should be reading this lore because it's kind of like an audiobook in a way. So you'll have to tell me if it's super boring or not. Maybe it is, but it'll also allow me to read and understand the lore as well instead of just skimming through it. So I don't know. We'll try it. If it's too boring, I'll stop. So the Prince of Altdorf, Part 5. So Kurt Helborg rode next to the prince. The veteran soldier had taken the Emperor's death hard. Karl Franz noticed more lines around his eyes than before, and his famous mustache was no longer immaculate. It was extremely well groomed, of course. Still probably the best kept stash in all of Reichland. But Franz knew Helborg's standards. He'd known the man all his life, and these whiskers were positively scruffy compared to normal. The prince didn't comment, even though under normal circumstances, he would have been ribbing the Reichsmarschall all through their patrol. Helborg glanced around to check the 40-strong Reichsguard Knight Regiment and Halberdier Block in Altdorf colors were following in tightly drilled formation. Every man here is loyal to the Holzwig-Schlestein dynasty, my prince. We'd follow you to the realm of chaos, assured the Reichsmarschall. Karl Franz graced the old man with a smile. But they don't get to vote. Only the 15 electors do. He gestured to the knights behind him. Their job is to protect the next emperor, no matter who is elected. Helborg gave a dismissive shake of his head. Todbringer won't want Reichsguard. The clue is in the name. He'll be making those Midden-Wolf barbarians his official bodyguard, and will be exiled to Reichsfort on the Kislev border. The Graf is no more certain to take the crown than any of the elector counts. The Grand Theogenist has never voted for a non-Sigmarite candidate, and with his archlectors, that is a voting block of 3. That's why there has never been a Midland emperor. It's no wonder the worshippers of Ulrich have complained about this system for centuries. My lord, hush, whispered Helborg. The Reichsmarschall was studying the trees on either side of the road. I smell greenskin. This close to Altdorf? We have pulled back long-range patrols since your father's interment in Moore's garden. Draw your blade, my prince, urged Helborg. Karl Franz unsheathed the Reichland runefang in one smooth motion. The Prince of Altdorf fought better with a warhammer than a sword, but a runefang wasn't just any blade. His was known as Dragon's Tooth. Its surface glowed with ancient dwarfen power. More swords swept from their scabbards behind the prince as the Reiksguard drew their weapons, while the sergeant of the halberdiers barked formation orders. Yet no enemy came forth. Karl Franz looked about, seeing nothing but forest. Maybe his father's death had done more to the Reichsmarshal than even he thought. Interesting.
Yes.
The plot thickens. Meanwhile, let's bring Leopold back here.
Onwards.
He just ran right through the walls. All right, so I had Ewert's graph here to try to, I don't know, raise up an army or something.
Comet.
Let's see what we can do. I can't recruit very much. Part of me is like, should I just try to spam higher tier units, or halberdiers do hold up pretty well, and then I could get free company militia. They are armor piercing hybrid. I'll try it and see. Diplomacy still could do a defensive alliance with the Agents of the Moon. How much money? 293. That's not very much, and I don't know that I want to get involved in that, so that's that. I don't know that we're going to be able to hold off 2 stacks of greenskins. So the other thing I could do is I could just recruit lords. Lords that I've recruited before. It's going to cut into my upkeep, but and my supply line, but we'll just try that and see. All right, now for Franz. Over here, sieging.
Fights for our nation.
Pyrrhic victory, and I lose my main units. See, that's the thing, is like, this is so tempting. And by main units, I mean my halberdier, like my frontline units. Don't lose the Reichsguard. It's very tempting to auto-resolve this. I may just try to continue the siege. The auto-resolve may not be in my favor on the map, but we'll see. It might be worth just continuing to siege. If I can take /scratch deep, that would be fantastic. If I could get rid of that Skaven. Oh, but they probably have Volgan. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have any money to build anything, so I guess that's just where we're going to be at. These guys can 100% come attack Palesbert. And they likely will, so more to come on that. But that's probably going to be it for this turn, so I will send her around and keep our fingers crossed that maybe they'll back off. Well, unfortunately, I just don't think it was meant to be. So they are attacking my army with the garrison. They've brought both of their armies and these guys, and honestly, I just don't have the mental capacity to try to keep fighting these. I can try to, I could retreat this guy. It's not going to make a difference. Retreat this guy. Who knows? Maybe the auto-resolve will... No, it's not. Yeah, so I may just have to give up this unless they sack me. Nope, they didn't. They settled it, so... And that was the main settlement, so the other garrisons don't stand a chance, unfortunately. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have declared war on these guys. I probably should have just played defensively over here and focused on Karl Franz. But hindsight is 20/20, as they say. So I just didn't realize they had as many armies as they did, and I didn't realize it would be as challenging to fight them as it has been. I think when I looked at them, their ranking didn't seem that high. Not as high as Grom's. Now I can't even imagine trying to fight Grom. I would get steamrolled. Which is also, like, a good point in that I could be declared war upon by them at any moment, unfortunately. So here I am sitting on the turn just talking. But yeah, I do want to let everybody know that, like, I know I sound frustrated and annoyed. It's only at my own inability to just play the way that I want to. So I wouldn't be playing this if I wasn't still having fun in some capacity. It's just, I'm not used to campaigns taking such a rough turn and going so poorly. Although I guess I did have that with Miao Ying, and I ended up having to basically just give settlements to Helm and Gorse to try to stop the dwarves from steamrolling me. So I don't think I have that ability here, and I can't give these to the electors, because that was the other thing that you guys said was to give them to the electors. I can't do that anymore. So
Yes, my lord.
I may just start trying to head this guy over here. And
Now,
I'm getting 220 income from here. That's not that much in the grand scheme of things. I could try to post up at Urlacht with what little army I have. I might disband this guy just because he's
let us move.
taking up
No, sir.
income. The other thing is, I don't think I can even like, part of me is like, just give this to the high elves, since I'm gonna lose it anyway.
I bid you welcome, traveler.
But I can't trade
What would you
settlements.
wish to discuss?
Poop. There's nobody over here that I could trade settlements to just get money. Rats. Oh yeah, and Grom has almost wiped out Bretonia, and it looks like the, who is this? Morgar of the Shadowgave? Yeah. Not ideal. In the meantime, though, Franz over here,
Raise your weapons.
she's just been lollygagging. Alright, I'm just taking this win. Pyrrhic victory, medium casualties. Wipe this out. Who's this? Talabakland. Let's give them this back. And let's try to come
I am Prince
salvage
and
whatever we can
Emperor.
over here.
As is my right by Sigmar's
So,
crown.
Skaven local populace. Oh, are there enemies? Armies? I don't know. Alright, so try to replenish as much as I can. Replenishment's actually a lot better now than it used to be. The key to the Stadstrat. I'm going to leave this on him because that's a nice
By the
buff.
comet.
And should have given you a weapon. And you don't have a talisman, so I'll give you a talisman. Alright, what do we have here? Battle hardened. Where's Counselor? The other thing you guys were saying is don't spread out your spells. Well, sometimes I like to do that. But the big ones for shadows are the Grey Wizard, I guess. Penumbral Pendulum and Pit of Shades. And at a certain point, like, you do have to spread them out because you can't just... Like, I could have put all three into Penumbral Pendulum, but I still wouldn't have had enough to get to Evasion, so you'd have to spread out. But I get where you're coming from. Don't get me wrong. Alright, I'm going to give you Wild-Eyed and Franz. Not quite to Deathclaw yet. A couple more points to Deathclaw, so... This is just a buff for Spearman Swarmers. Okay. They're not quite the special forces, so I will put a point into just my plain Jane infantrymen. South Bank, I can build up control and upkeep and casualty replenishment rate and get a witch hunter. This is going to decrease my income, but increase control. And it gives me a little bit more of a garrison. What are we looking at right now? It's pretty decent right now. And then this is income, which is going to make control go down. And then this would get me Hellblaster volley guns, War Wagon mortars. But this also comes with a minus growth. I mean, we're not really growing anyway. So maybe I will spend the money to get this, because the Hellstorm rockets might be helpful. Take cover, missile resistance. Poor accuracy, though. I'm curious how they are in Grimhammer. I could get another growth, but I mean, the casualty replenishment is kind of more what I'm going for here. I do probably need the money to recruit with these guys, but...
Yes, my lord.
Let's see, I actually could get a couple units. Spearman shields. 3 of those. Well, it's better than nothing, so... We are basically abandoning the city over here. This will provide 700. I don't think that I'm going to have time to abandon. And it is sad to just abandon it. What you gonna do? Desperate times. I dream of a day when I will be strong enough to take them over. Or take them back, I guess. I could... So they have one more settlement left. Where would that be at? Where am I at? Over here. Probably their settlement is Volgan. Alright, I'm going to do peace treaty. Just to get them off my butt. And to get some more cash. To put somewhere. Klessin. I don't know if it's even worth putting at Klessin. Reichwald Forest. Bogenhofen. It's probably best to put... So this is handgunners and outriders. That's kind of where I'm retreating to, so more recruitment options will be better. And then this gives me growth and trade. Minus control. But I do have the ability... Not the ability, but I do have, like, positive control right now. Without even Franz being there, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, unfortunately that is going to have to be the end of this one. I will advance the turn, but like I said, I'm expecting just to lose this, so if they attack, I'll probably just auto-resolve these battles, and I'm hoping to retreat maybe back to Urlach and see if I can hold this better than I mean, I'm going to probably lose Brokewater and Klessin as well. But I'm just trying to do a tactful retreat. So we will see how things progress. But that's going to be it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please forgive me for being frustrated. I'll try to be more positive. Just trying to wrap my head around the situation. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. And I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.